Okay, so we're starting to get some buildings appearing, guys, and let's go and have a little look because some of these are quite cool. Like now, this is pretty much the kind of thing that we're going for. This, with the little orange flashes on, and oh yeah, baby. Oh, like when we get loads of these kinds of models in here, oh, it's gonna be sweet. Now, um, some of these are not going to be futurized, and we need to address that. So we need to get a bit of Omega going, I think. Now, I'm kind of thinking to put factories like maybe along this edge, like continue this and like have factories along here. And then we need to put some industry in somewhere because our factories are going to be producing it, and then we actually need our industry to produce some Omega enhanced freight to ship out to our shops and shopping malls and all that kind of stuff. So, like, man, where are we gonna put everything? But look, I love the way the city's starting to grow. Oh, look! Now, the high density stuff is because obviously, like when we started this out, we had some high density stuff going on, and it's kind of the hangover from that that's creating these high density buildings. But we're already getting medium density buildings. I mean, look at the traffic. My God, the traffic's kind of insane. But don't worry about that. We'll sort that out. And look, we've got some purple smoke going on because we've got like 3 robotics factories there, and we've got there's one Omega factory, which is that module there. And it's this module here, not that one. That's the robotics. This is the Omega factory, and we're getting the old purple smoke coming out. Now I said I was going to have the purple smoke at the back, but I kind of want to like take a little step back and see how it looks with a bit of purple smoke going on, and a few Blade Runner file. Oh no! Oh, I had to put a stop to that. You were getting nighttime views. I'm saving those. You're not getting nighttime views till the end. Oh, I'm so mean, aren't I? But we were looking at this purple smoke bit, weren't we? Yeah. So I was gonna. Whoa! Got my sensitive mouse. I'm getting a new mouse soon, guys. I'll talk to you about that when I get it. I kind of don't mind that. Like just one per factory, kind of looks good. When you get like 4 of them in a row, I don't think it looks so good. But like just the one, the smoke drifting across. Oh, and I do like the old flames going up into the sky. Let's take a look at that. Oh, look, got some neon green going on. Oh, look, they're churning it. Look, the old Mega being produced. That is so cool, isn't it? Come on. Like, say what you like about this game, but in terms of, like, the graphics and it's just sweet. Man, I wouldn't trust that Omega. It looks like radioactive to me. My God. Dangerous stuff. Alrighty. Right. What am I going to do? Oh yeah, I was talking about putting some factories in, wasn't I? You know what, Skye? Way too much talking, like nowhere near enough building. But I do kind of want to scatter these things around a little bit. See, I'm thinking about industry, like maybe extend that road across the back there, put a row of industry in there. Now, if I'm going to do that, I'm seriously thinking about putting some factory. Okay, all right. Let's see what we can do here. First, the thing I'm going to have to do is like measure and see how much space we've got. So, dirt road, the old 440 trick again. And of course it won't let me do it. Let me do, yeah. See, that's not good. That's not good. 435. Ha ha ha. That does not give us enough room. Man, you know, I can probably steal an extra pixel or two from this road. Which is a kind of a nuisance. You know what? I'm going to wait until this has grown up before I do that. So, like, where else can I put in some industry? I mean, I'm thinking. You know what? This road at the back, along here, would not be a bad place for some industry, and I'll tell you for why. It just means that we'll have at least a little bit of a transition from like high density buildings, and then the industry will be medium density, so it'll come down in height before we go out to this barren desert, and it'll just make the transition a little bit smoother. So yeah, I think that's a pretty darn sensible idea. So what we'll do, let's dezone this part here. Cool. And then we'll knock everything down, and then we'll change the road to medium density. I almost forgot to do that, and I'm going to pause this because it's 9 o'clock. It's going to be night time. I don't want you guys seeing this at night yet, because the night, I think it's going to be kind of like a big impact when you finally see it, so I kind of want to save that. You guys are going to hate me, but you know, is what it is. You know, I like to tease. Okay, so let's bang industry. Well, let's put it in. It won't go in this corner. I'm not. No, I don't know what we're going to do down there. I'll put a little parking or something down there in a corner. Get rid of these two that popped up. I'm probably going to need to optimize this, so you'll get another look at that optimizing. Okay, let's get that growing up, and we'll come back to it. Okay, while that's building, or while that's been building, I've been playing around with this road, and I've managed to sneak a few extra pixels to get us up to 440. Don't know whether you can see that down there, but that's 440 now. So we can actually get 2 rows of high density buildings in here, which is great. So what I'm going to do is just finish that off. I'm going to put, I think, sort of a road there, switch to the curved tool. Yeah. Hopefully that building will grow back, but we'll see. We'll see. And then I think I'm going to do on the other side. Just going to take that over there. Man, we really are pushed for space in here. There's no question about it. Let's switch to medium density, because this part is going to be industrial. So what do I want? I put it in as a medium density. Good. Okay. So we'll zone this in for our good old industrial stuff. Now, to be honest, it's certainly enough industry. It might even be a bit too much. But that's cool, because we can always cut it back. That's not a problem. Let's see, how many factories are we going to have? So we've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's about 12 factories. That will actually cover quite a big part of the population. So yeah, I think we're looking good for that. Right, factories. Now we need to produce Omega. Where on earth am I going to put some factories in? And it's a little bit of a struggle, I've got to say. I'm thinking here, and you know, I wanted to kind of like dot these around and all the rest of it, but we just don't have the space, you know. Man, like, how can I do this? Oh man, like I just space is so ridiculously cramped in here. I kind of don't want like four in a row kind of thing. I don't think that looks tremendously good. What I'm going to try. What about if I leave myself enough room for a module on this end, just to kind of break things up a little bit? Although that's, oh yeah, needs to go a little bit further across, because if I put it on the angle, I'll lose this factory, and yeah, I don't want to lose factory space if I don't have to. So we'll just move that across a fraction more, so we can get a module there. I think should do it. Let's try. Yeah, it's on the flat part. Oh, I've actually given it probably a little bit too much space, but you know what? That'll do, pig. Okay, now, am I going to throw in like a robotic over there? I'm thinking not, to be honest. Okay, so we've got another factory there. That's going to be producing the Omega. Let's bang on a couple of VTOLs, which I completely forgot about. And I do have an idea. I do have a sneaky idea to try and get like more VTOL traffic into the area. But again, we'll come to that. So let's see how we're doing. We've got a whole row of industry now across the back. So you know, the place is starting to fill in. Let's get rid of this. Take a look. Oh, it's coming along. It's coming along. Okay, well, it's coming towards night time, so you know, I think I'm just going to let it build for a while, and just see how we get on. Okay, so I've been having a little bit of a mess around in this corner, and I've come out with a layout that I kind of like. And so what I've got, let's have a look. Oops, don't. I've got an Omega production line, then the factory, then a production line, and then a drone. And then I've reversed that on the next one, so I've got a drone, and then a production factory, then the main factory, and then another production factory. And if I come around here and kind of zoom out a little bit, you'll see that it just kind of breaks the smoke up, and the smoke from the factories comes out like at different levels. So you get a little bit lower from the production line than you do from the main factory, and you know, you've got the factories as well churning out smoke, and I think that starts to look quite good. So now I've thrown in a couple of, I've thrown in one module there, you can see. Again, I don't want them in lines, you know, I'm trying to break this up. And I've put another one there. Now, is that a production line? Yes, it is. No, I think that's a drone factory. And if it is a drone factory, is it a drone factory? No, it's a production line. I thought it was. I was going to say. It's not actually producing anything at the moment. That says producing drones, but it's not. No, it is a production line. But why aren't you producing purple smoke? Why are there no, like, flames and stuff coming out? Okay, we'll have to keep an eye on that. I don't know why we're not getting the purple smoke and all that kind of stuff going on, but hey, is what it is, I guess. I wonder if it's not. No, can't figure that one out. Okay, never mind. Right. Okay, so like kind of the next thing. Everything's starting to grow. We're getting more high density buildings, so that's really excellent. That's coming along nicely. Kind of the next thing is to balance out our production. Let me pause this for a second. Let's just go to our Omega. Now, anybody that's seen like the OmegaCo series, then you know all about Omega, so that I'm not going to like explain everything again. If you want to understand Omega and you want to understand how to get everything maxed out and all that kind of stuff, go watch the OmegaCo series. Now, let's see. Industrial, 90%. Good. That's really, really good. We're supplying like 90% of our industrial. And what I'm starting to do is optimize these. So I'm using a park and... now, I'm not going to show you. If you want to know how to do these things, go watch the Omega series. So I'm maximizing or optimizing the spacing on here to get a bunch of factories in. Once I've got all of the industry in, then we'll see how we're doing with commercial. Now, I'm just looking at the numbers here. We don't have that many commercial buildings, so we should be able to supply them pretty easily. And then if we look at the residential numbers, we're already up to like 25%, so we're producing a fair amount of drones. But we kind of need to see like how high that gets up. But let me just flip it around here because I want to show you. We've got a bit of purple smoke like here. We've got some purple smoke here. I think I'm going to put another factory, probably like maybe on this curve here. So we get some purple smoke here, maybe spread the modules out a bit, and then I don't know, I'd kind of like one somewhere in this corner, have a bit more purple smoke going on. But I think I'll wait now. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to let the thing get up to like pretty much close to maximum density, and then we'll start doing this stuff. But boy, is this starting! This is actually starting to look like I want it to look. I'm getting little glimpses of things and thinking, yep, that's how I want that to look. And like so much of it is still not futurized, but of course once we've Omegaized everything, it'll be futurized. But oh boy, we're getting there.